Over to you, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Suresh Kumar, sir.
Good evening.
So just now you finished one marathon session and again joined within a couple of minutes. So we would like to thank you for this continuous marathon talk by you. So we are very pleased to hear from your voice with the techniques and as you said in the earlier session, Muthu sir, when you are hearing your voice itself, it's like techniques, like cathartic therapies. So we are having more happiness, positive inputs, whatever, sir. Dear participant, we are going to have a 437th session today. It's a continuation of optimism and earlier we saw optimism introduction and optimism related to mental health. And sorry, it's explained about the importance benefits of optimism. And then we talked about the optimism models. And today, optimism benefits, I think so.
Strategies,
So we are strategies, yes. We are welcoming you to sir to have a talk with us. So it's an over to you, sir. You can start.
Thank you, Salim sir, for that warm words. And you are the energy booster for me. And for all the initiative you are supporting me, I'm really happy, sir. Dear participant, again, a very good evening to all. And lockdown was again extended for 7 more days. I hope I'm going to talk 7 more topics with you all again after 14. When you look at that, my presentation, in the optimism, as I said, this program is offered to American college student. It is a value-added program. I can say when you are master and good enough in understanding these optimism strategies, you can you can earn yourself by yourself. You can make a change in others' life. Not only that, when you know properly these things, and you can make a change and you can earn money also. And what are the topics we were discussed in optimism? It is a 30 hours program. The beginning we introduced about what is the optimism, what are the statistics about optimism. And second, we discussed about the characteristics of an optimism, the qualities of optimism, the traits of an optimism. And the next we discussed about the benefits and importance of optimism. And we discussed about models and theories of optimism. And finally, we are going to discuss about that the strategies. And generally, no one will say the strategies. I'm very frank to say that. They will say that you do this, everything. They will say introduce everything. When it comes to that, the application part, you take that existing system in anywhere else. I still remember there are many programs I was attended. They will say everything. When it comes to that application component, they will give only 5%. All the 98% they give focus on that. But today, and as I said, if you have not given much attention to that previous session and give attention to this session, and definitely it will helpful for you, your family members, your surroundings, and for the at large for the global world. Okay. We will begin from the term the strategy. What do you mean by strategy? Anyone? Strategy means, for example, I can give one example. Who is the best strategist? Chanakya, the prime minister. Okay, not the king. The ministers in that particular kingdom are called strategists, and they are the one they plan for them. If the enemies are surrounded a particular place and they have the plan how we can fight against the enemies, how we can overcome the problem. And that plan which is made by the people who are having more experience, and those are very good in cognitive clarity, they can able to make a plan. Strategies are those plans that is used to solve the problem in the particular context. It is situational. Spontaneity must be there, and they have that analog component. Analog means there is an existing thing they may apply. I still remember one of the stories. It's very popular. Very popular story. I don't know the name of the person. He is a prime minister. France is a very big country. You know, they conquered almost all the places nearby them, and they are the giant in that area. So in the France nearby, there is a small island, a small island. when they try to capture and they cannot do that. And in that island, and they thought that why we are not able to conquer. And his inventions are amazing, amazing. And for example, when they come into that particular island, they have to come only in the sea. Okay, they used to come in a boat which is made up of wooden only, or they may use that sailing components. And where he used a mirror, a long mirror, and he reflected that sunlight rays into that, focusing into that particular ship which they come for fighting. When they focusing, it will burn out. That way, he destroyed more than 2,000 ship which is coming for capturing the island. And they are, this is not only this stage. There are many innovative, creative plans he made, and he was the king was very upset about that. And what he has done, he sent a person as an intruder, like a friend, like the people intruded, and they stayed for that country, and they found out that who is responsible for that. And they found that there is a prime minister, and who is the person who is giving all the strategies and plan for countering that very big kingdom. What he has done, he just removed his eyes, and he made them not able to hear. They made it physically disabled. But once after made that, only they can able to capture that island. Otherwise, it is very difficult for them to capture. So strategies are a plan which is very familiar, and on the spot they have to make it, not that well prepared. Well prepared also comes in the strategy. On the spot is a highly and more effective strategy, I can say that. It is an action of planning how to do something or achieve something, that we can say strategies. I can give my personal experiences. I completed my PG, and when I was writing for assistant professor, we have to write an examination called NET examination, which is NET examination. I appeared, I'm not able to qualify. I hope you understand that. I appeared, I'm not able to qualify. Even around 6 attempts, I'm not able to qualify. And I'm teaching in our private institution. My student came, and he came with a sheet, and then he told me that, sir, I'm qualified the examination, take the sheet. I know the student is a very normal student, because we know now the good student and the average student, and he is a very average student. I'm shocked how he was qualified. I am the person who made an attempt more than 6 times. I'm not able to qualify. And I sit, and then I want to make a strategy. When the people are look at my profile, you can see I was qualified NET in almost 6 times in 3 subjects, which is NET examination 3 subjects, and CTET, there is an examination I qualified. Only one strategy I made. I applied the same strategy for all the competitive examination, I qualified. Nothing new. So when we do one plan, when we conquer, when we achieve something, and we can use in other places, after we will succeed. And now it is very easy for me. If you give me any competitive examination, and in the 30 to 60 hours of time, I can able to qualify that examination. Any you can name it X and Y. That can be able to possible when we make on strategies. Okay. And we move on to the next term, optimism. You all know that we are discussing the word for past week. The feeling of good thing that will happen in our future. That we can say it is an optimism. What is optimism strategy? Optimism strategy, a plan to become an optimism, to become an growth mindset, to make a positive outlook in a person. And if anything, the plan and attempt, the method, the tricks, we can say that are strategies. To make the person more optimistic, that strategy, we can say that optimistic strategies. Everyone, as I said earlier, it's 30 hours. I'll tell you, man. 30 to 60 hours. Definitely, I'll tell you. And here is an, when we look at that, people are having that learned helplessness. I hope you are aware about that. When the elephant was in small size, the 1 year age, less than 1 year, they will tie their leg in a chain, iron chain. When it try to break that chain, it will hurt them, and it cannot able to do that. Even when it become a very very big in size after 10 years or 12 years when you tie with a small chain and it will not try to move from that place. Learned helplessness. The thing is, he believed that the past experiences and that same thing will happen to us. When I try to break it, it may hurt my legs. That are learned helplessness. There are many of us on such a thing. I still remember there are many of you will not ask the questions to even the presenters. Do you know why? It is because when you were in the class, you ask a question to your class teacher and they will put one more question to you. Do you know answer for this? And you are asking question for me. So when we had on this kind of unpleasant experience in our classroom, and that's why when it comes to that democratic presentation like this, many people are not come forward to ask a question to the presenter. Okay, so optimism strategy is something, the methodology, the technique used by the person to become an optimistic nature. Okay, what are the technique that will boost optimism? Sometimes the people are routine practices also may slow down or make the person may not be optimistic. Okay, avoid getting hung up in the only one thing, just change the multiple variety, use that variety. Remember that there are always a silver lining. And understand that there is a silver lining. Get over the fast, be thankful to other members, use positive affirmation in your life, surround yourself with positive people. Even if you are not positive, you can surround yourself with positive people and watch the language what we are using, what you are using. And remember that a positive life also has an ups and downs. We will see one by one. Avoiding doing only one thing at a time. Sometimes we may feel like there is one situation that holding us back, that will pull you back. Maybe there is just one thing that has seemingly ruined our day. A person in the morning will say that you may travel in a bus, they may say that a particular word, they may scolding you in front of others. That word will be there in your mind for a longer period of time. That will disturb you a lot. But the optimistic people, they will not give much importance to those things and they make an attempt to resolve that use and that will not bother them anymore else. What you can do as an optimistic person, you have to think about that. There are certain things that will disturb you, that will not allow you to focus on other things. You don't give a space for that. You can give a space to the other component. That is the first strategy you can adopt for practicing optimism. I hope you all understand, and we will move on to the second strategy. Remember, there is a silver lining there. If the person, normal person, if they are not having that bad week or bad day, it doesn't mean that the person not had on negative thoughts in their mind. Doesn't mean that. But the level of thought is very less. For example, you just imagine that there are X and Y. Okay. X and Y are in the same place, same company, same rent, same salary, same age also. More or less all the facilities are the same. But one person are more optimistic, another person is pessimistic. It is because their experiences the same only, but one edge, the edge is given to the optimistic component, the positive component. The person focus on that side, and this person focus on the negative side. When you know that silver lining, where we have to give importance, it is very, very difficult. And some people will say that when I focus on the precautions, then only I can able to come out from the problem. Others will say that if I focus on the positivity, and this will not disturb me. I remember a story which is told by one of my friends when Ram, not Krishna and Balrama, these two are brothers, am I right? Krishna and Balrama are brothers or not brothers? Anyone, let me know. If these two persons are brothers or not? I hope you are unmuted and tell me.
Yes, sir.
Balrama and yes,
cousin
brothers.
brothers.
Yeah, cousin brothers. Okay. Thank you for the answer. So when Balrama was awake from that sleep, yeah, you all know that a person, what we can say, that devil, it comes in front of him. When he look at that, he changes his size into very big, very big size, very big in size, and he was afraid of that devil, and he went to look at Krishna, and he want to say that. And when he was searching, Asura, okay, when he searching that Krishna, and he found somewhere else. After some time, he found that, and he's saying that, do you know, Krishna, what happened to me? There is an Asura who came with his size very big, and he said that he took something from a small size. Are you talking about this? And he was wonder how the small thing is become a very big for me, and it's very small. And he told me that you given that is a big the priority, there are many other things are there. Given only those things, so it is a very big problem. When you look at the people who are pessimistic, they take only one negative thought and they focus on that, and they believe that that is a very big problem they are having. And no other problems are because the problem, their particular thing is a very big problem. It is very wider, and they cannot come out from that. That is a silver lining. And we have to remember that setbacks often occur right before us to reach a success. You take any person who have succeeded in their life, you take as an ideal role model for us. It doesn't mean that in the first attempt they are succeeded their life. No, there are many attempts, there are many failures they had, and finally they achieved it. Get over the past. Even gestalt therapy, there are many people are saying that there are many people are living their past, and there are many people living about the future. Very few people are living in the present moment. Very few people are living in the present moment. And when you living on the past or future, and you are not enjoying your life, you are not enjoying your thing. Remember that past is past, kadam is kadam. It doesn't need to keep repeating itself. It will not come again. We focus on those things, and that will ruin happiness of the present experiences. Okay, if you are recollecting the past experiences, what you had, when you talk to other members, when you talk about the future, will it make any change? Nothing will happen. But in the moment is there with you, and you can understand that, you can use it. Learn how to use that particular thing. Yes, learn the strategies and skills to manage your or eliminating your painful experiences. There are many ways out there. You can find out the appropriate way to eliminate the negative things, the past negative experiences. And be an optimistic. You believe that the future I can able to come out from that. So don't give importance to the past, and be thankful to others. Gratitude, I think we talked a lot about that. And gratitude is a positive emotions. And if you are not practicing all the 10 core positive emotions, if you practice one positive emotion, gratitude, the mother of all positive emotions, and you will get all the benefit out of it. And when you do the grateful, when you thankful others, okay, how you can start that gratitude, grateful, thankful to other members. You can list out that, okay, today Quora planned something for me. List out the person and make a thank to the particular person. Even for smallest thing, if you have received in a particular day, you just find out and list out that, and you can express your gratitude and thank to the particular person. And finally, when you do practices, and one day you will come up with that, lots and lots of technique, you can use it, and you can able to work on it. Use positive affirmation. Sometimes you can close your eyes and ask about yourself to your mind. What do you think about yourself? And it will say positive or negative, the inner voice. And if it is receiving what you hear, and that will become. If the inner voice is a negative, you can externally make it a positive affirmation. Use that positive affirmation, the positive prompt. I'm good for these things. I'm good for other members. There are many good things in my. There are 3 things good in my life. There are 3 persons good in my life. You can list out them, and I will be good in my life. I'll be good for other members. When you do so, and that will give energy and optimistic energy to the present context, and you feel more comfortable. When you do so, and you are communicating with your subconscious mind, there are many people who believe that more successful people are guided by the subconscious mind, and it doesn't control over your all the actions and behaviors. And we have to use them every day, every time when you want to boost the positivity. Use positive affirmations and surround with the positive people. Suppose if you are not having more energy and if you are not positive person, and you can find in a place if the persons are more positive, you can go there and their energy will come to you. And there are your field is called chakras and the energy studies. They are saying that when you surround yourself with positive energy, and you will become a positive. We human beings are social animals. When we were with socializing other members, and what kind of feeling they are having, that same kind of feeling that will comes to us also. That family members, the friends, you all know that there are certain people who positive and negative, and you put a symbol, and whoever comes under here, and you can try to make a connect with them. Merely just connecting with the positive people can lift us when we are feeling down. When you feel that we are very low and you are looking for optimism, you can do so. And look at your languages. You take that CBT, REBT, NLP, all they focusing on these things only. What is the language? The words we are using in a daily basis, that is very important. Do we speak positively to ourselves? Do we speak positively to other members? Are we judgmental or negative? And if we are using more negative words, you are a negative person. If you are using more positive words, you are more positive person. And even we had a session with Dr. Vidya here, amazing presentations he made, how you can change the words, and that has an impact on our life. And optimism is one of the strategy. You can change the word you are using it. If you don't know, if you are not practicing it, if you are not aware about it, learn it from the experts and find out the word what I can use it in my daily life. What you can do that you can wash your daily wash. You can list out that how many words are using and how many words are positive, how many words are negative. As I said, optimistic person, it doesn't mean that they are 100% optimistic. No, 60% optimistic, 40% pessimistic. They are also pessimistic, but majority determine their personality. Dominant will determine X and Y chromosomes are there, and which chromosome has a more dominant quality, that will determine the color of the P that you have studied in your science class, Mendelian theory. So here also you watch that what the word is more frequently are using. If the negative words and that you are that is tracking you to the pessimism, when you use more positive word and you are moving toward the optimism. And nothing wrong in it. If you are having more negative words than your daily practices, try to change those negative words into positive one. And that's why you have to watch it. And other strategies on it doesn't mean that all the people who are positive, optimistic people, they may never have an ups and downs. They also have ups and downs. Sometimes they may go, they may come. That is a life. If there is no ups and downs in your the electrocardiogram, ECG, that means you are dead. If there is no ups and downs, that means we are not alive, we are dead. And here we have to understand that, yes, if there is a down, yes, there will be a good thing will come, the bright future will come. The going back, that means going forward very fast. So that way we have to have it in our mindset. Life won't always be perfect. That's true. You also agree with me. But there are many ways we can still make the best out of it. You have to accept the fact that good things will happen from time to time. But avoid just dwelling on these things. We will bounce back if we remain open to the optimism. Who will come out from that negative thought, negative ideas? The person is building. And if the person is an optimistic person, they can able to. So I given that the strategy given by a particular research in general layman perspective, and here is a researcher, Rainer Steinhilber, also suggested some of the strategies. As of now, you have seen there are 8 strategies, and I'll quickly tell you the strategies at the end. You have to understand that optimism can definitely be learned trait. You can learn from others. You can learn from the trainer. You can learn from the mentors. Just because of you are a pessimistic person, that doesn't mean that you are the destiny will be a pessimist. No. You can make a change. You can adapt to that optimistic mindset, even though you are from the negative incidents. So, what are the strategies suggested? There are strategies. One is try it on positive lens. Don't look at that negative lens. Change the lens into positive lens. Turn off the news. Cut down that negative news is what you're listening. Write a journal, like gratitude journal, for a few minutes in a day. Every day you have to write it. They are saying that writing. There are many people that forgot how to write after getting the electronic gadgets. Acknowledge, again, gratitude journal. Acknowledge what you can and you cannot control. Some people think that someone met an accident and they believe that it is because of them. No, you are not the responsible person. And that will make them very uncomfortable. Acknowledge that there are certain things I can able to make change, I can able to influence, and certain things I cannot do that. Don't forget to acknowledge the negative experiences. Some people they will say that they don't want to give that experience to the positive. Take a note and learn from the other members. And with that, I can stop here. And these 6 plus 8 strategies are useful for yourself. Don't think that only these strategies are enough for practicing gratitude or optimism. No. Do your research and find out and what strategy used by your family members, other members, you can just keep in your mind. And you also rationalize that the practice, whether it is logically correct, and if you believe that it is logically correct, you can practice it. With that note, I can stop here. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer the questions, or else we can move on to that. Thanks, sir. I request Dr. Salim sir for organizing the Q&A session. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or else you can.
Sir, good evening.
Sir, good evening.
Sir, I wanted to know if if optimism is related with the personality, introvert or extrovert.
It's kind of a trait, sir. See, introvert, extrovert is some type category. In personality, there are many theories are there. Type theory is an introvert, extrovert. The body morphic, endomorphic, ectomorphic, mesomorphic, and these are the classification type. But this comes under trait. Trait theory talking about a group of characters that we can group into that make a trait. And these traits can be developed in a person. See, that's why when you look at that, the definition given by Alport regarding personality, personality is a dynamic organization of psychophysical system that determines unique adjustment to the environment. When you dissect this definition, personality is a dynamic, that is a changing here and there. If you are negative, that's why he said that it doesn't mean that if you are a pessimistic person, you will be always pessimistic. No, we can able to change our trait. Dynamic, personality is a dynamic, and it is a unique. Optimism in one person and another person different. Particular person optimistic one perspective, another person optimism in another perspective. And the optimism influenced by the environment where we belong to. The environment also has huge impact under our optimism.
Okay. Yes. So environment is dominating factor which decides person will be optimistic or pessimistic. Like optimistic person, if he is surrounded by too much negative environment or too much adversities in his life, then chances are that he may become pessimistic.
Very true, very true. See, think about it. If I am the one person, all the 5 members in my friend circle are pessimistic, I will tend to become pessimistic. My energy is low. As I said, the maximum level is on 5 members, 3 members must be an optimistic. And 2 persons is pessimistic, it won't affect us. And 3 persons are pessimistic and the 2 persons are optimistic. Who is upper hand? Majority will win. So that's why we have to surround the more optimistic people in our life, more positive people in our life.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Fine.
Thanks a lot for your wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Could you please share your 30-minute strategy with us, sir? 30-hour strategy for competitive examinations.
Yeah, so I'll tell you.
Because uh, the persons like me have lost our lives for competitive examinations for IAS exams. So that only I ask you.
Yes, I'll tell you, ma'am, what is the strategy I found that. See, in each question paper, there is a pattern will be there. And the question paper setter given the instruction to the question paper setters. And you have to set a question only from the particular syllabus. Okay, one thing, the particular syllabus. And they look at that, the weightage given for the each unit, it is vary from one unit to another unit. And when we look at that question paper, the previous question paper, and we can see a pattern, the certain questions are more frequently asked. That means that is the area they have to ask it. For example, in statistics, normal probability curve is an important topic. Without studying, if you go and write and you will be failed. So, like in any kind of competitive examination, when we look at that, the previous question paper, the most frequently asked question, when we track it and put it in our chart, and when we study that, the 50% we are qualifying the examination. And another 50% we may not know the answer, but we can try our level best probability. Probability, for example, out of 100 questions, I know answer for the 50 questions, but the passing percentage is on 65. Okay, 15 marks I have to get it. How I can ensure that maximum mark for that? For example, most of the time MCQ questions will be there. MCQ questions. Or if you are writing and descriptive, you can first 2 or 3 questions, you give the answer you know thoroughly. You can make it the first answer for that. And the people who are reading and they may not read all the questions. The first question means good mean, and this person will write in all the questions also good. So that way they will value and we can ensure that it is an descriptive. It is an objective type. There are many techniques. There are tricks are there. Even the computer may randomly change. You are ensuring 25% chances are that your answer will be correct. Okay. And what are the words you can find out? If all the above, these kind of words will be found, and almost most of them that will be the answer. And for the match the following, when you look at that, there are 2 numbers. You can ensure 50% of chances your guessing will be right answer. There are 2 answers will be more or less same, and that is the answer for the question. And third one is what I found that in an answer column, if you found that the lengthy options given for the particular question, most probably that is the answer for the question. So these were the trick I learned by doing when I dissecting that previous question paper. I learned and qualified the exam. And what you can do that you can go and download all the previous question paper, at least 5 years. And there are many people who are not reading the syllabus. When you read the syllabus alone, you can get the score 10% of marks. 10%. And when you do so and maximizing, you can ensure that maximum marks. And daily practice is very important. You thought that you may be included in your masters, you may score 80%. But competitive examination is not looking at your masters. We are looking at consistent performance. In multiple choice question means recognition is very important. When you are more exposed to the particular content again and again, when you look at the question paper, you will understand the concept. And you can easily qualify the exam. So this is a trick I've taken and I qualified. So I hope I given the answer for you.
One more question, sir. Did you try for UPC exams for civil service, sir?
Yeah, I tried once, and there are due to my personal constraint, the language issue when I was doing that time. Now I feel that I'm comfortable, but during the preparation time, I'm not good at this kind of language. That is the only drawback I had. So due to that, I'm not able to move forward.
Thank you so much, sir. All the best for your future, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. There are a lot of feedbacks are amazing. Sivakumar sir, Lavanya, Satya, Kartika Devi, Monikoli, Anida Ramachandran. Thank you all. And sir, Salim sir, what?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for a very nice session. Good strategies you explained, and I think almost 8-9 strategies. And brain strategies also you explained very well. And apart from that, your strategies for the competitive exam, that is very well explained. I think almost all the participants, it will be useful, not only to them, to the family member, whatever friends, relative, almost all the people whoever they want to share this strategy, your strategies for the competitive exam, I think they will share it. And we learned a lot about optimism, sir, for a couple of days, like benefits and importance of and all those things. Today we learned different strategies like getting over past, using positive affirmations, and watching our languages and surrounding ourselves with positive people. These are the things definitely will enhance, and you very well clearly said it is a learning trait. You are not having that quality. Of course, from today onwards, we can try to develop the optimism quality. We can increase by learning things. So, thank you for the wonderful session, sir. Thank you very much. And kindly accept our gratitude on behalf of American College Madurai and Red Pond Educational Psychological Research Center and Yellow Pond Psychological Center and Madras School of Social Work, Chennai, the MS Chellamurthy Institute, Madurai, and the Psycho-Oncology Classes, Turkey. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, all the participants. Thank you for your participation. Thank you, sir. Sir, you are in mute, sir.
Thank you, Salim sir, for all your support for the initiative which I made. I'm really proud of you. Thank you so much, sir. Accept my gratitude from my side for all the support and all the care towards me, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Thank you. Participant, we are